Have you been seeing videos all over YouTube or TikTok or Instagram of my winter arc plan, winter arc vlog, winter arc diaries, winter arc guide? You get the idea. Like I said, it has been all over social media. If you don't know what it is, let me give you a super quick explanation. The whole idea of the winter arc is a 90-day plan to become the best version of yourself by 2025. Now, obviously, it is 2025 and I'm a little bit late, but I have a reason. This was supposed to start October 1st, but like I said, I saw the videos late, so I couldn't start October 1st, and then I got this idea. This is something you can implement at any time in your life. It doesn't have to be the first of the month, it doesn't have to be the first of the week, it doesn't have to be by 2025 or by 2026. It can be started whenever. And because of this, I'm personally going to call it the Better Me arc because I think that has a nice ring to it, and like I said, you can do it anytime. The idea behind it is to use the 90 days to create new habits and new routines and get rid of old or bad habits that you no longer want to have in your daily life. I'm going to go through my 11 steps in order to be successful for these 90 days, as well as my plan and a brief outline of what I'm doing, just in case you need some inspiration, you have no idea where to start and no idea what to do. Because before I did research, I had no idea what I was doing with this whole winter arc thing or a Better Me arc. So I'm here to help. Oh, and hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alexa. Let's get right into it. The first step is to set clear intentions. Answer this: what do I want to do, accomplish, and achieve in the next 90 days? Be specific. Journal it out. Make a vision board, either physically, like a physical vision board, or a digital one. I personally like doing both just because the physical one I love having in my room, but the digital one I can have everywhere. I set them as the backgrounds of literally all my devices, so my phone, my laptop, my iPad. Create Pinterest boards so that you can envision exactly what you want, like what you want your day-to-day life to look like, and the end goal. Write down every single detail. Make sure they are attainable and they are things that you really want to and are going to enjoy striving towards. Prioritize. What is the most important to you in these next 90 days? Don't forget that once these 90 days are up and you have set this new habit or routine or you achieve this goal, you can always do it again the next 90 days. You can have a few goals if you think it is an achievable thing for you to do. I personally have two, and both of them kind of have sub goals within them. But my two big goals within the next 90 days are my main focus. Personally, my two goals are to prioritize my health and fitness as well as YouTube. For fitness and health, I want to learn how to discipline myself. And for me personally, that includes getting up early, following my routines, sticking to my schedule that I create every week, eating clean and healthy, and working out 5 to 7 times a week. Personally, I would love to make working out a non-negotiable every day, and to do this, I have a workout schedule. I time block the gym every day, and I make sure that I give myself enough time to be able to work out anywhere between 45 minutes to 2 hours depending on what I'm doing, which also includes warming up beforehand, stretching afterwards. YouTube being a priority, I really want to post 1 to 2 full videos a week, 2 to 3 shorts a week, have a schedule and stick to it with scripting, filming, editing, uploading, and anything else that has to go into doing content creation, and pre-planning and pre-filming videos ahead of time so I'm not stressing about getting a video out on a certain day and time. The second step is to establish a routine, and in order to do this, you want to answer these 2 questions. How can these goals fit into my daily life, and how am I going to make my goals work and bring them to life? Depending on your goals and depending on your workday and what you're doing, make sure you schedule in small breaks for yourself so you don't burn yourself out. I mean, like, work for 55 minutes and have a 5-minute break of whatever it is. Work for 2 hours and have a 10-minute break. Whatever you need in order to make sure that you are your most productive. For example, when I'm doing a full day of content, I will schedule in 5 to 10-minute breaks and I will literally do nothing. But I try to eat something, or I'll go like walk around the house, or read a book, or I'll color, whatever. I'll do something for those 5 to 10 minutes that has nothing to do with content creating or screen time. I've also created routines just to help me have my life together, I guess. I have a morning routine, a night routine, a Sunday reset routine, and a monthly routine. This just helps me make sure that I'm also getting those habits that I want to incorporate into my daily life. And usually when I do my morning routine and I do all of those habits, before I go to work or before I do content or before I go to the gym, whatever it is, I feel so much better. And then when I do my night routine, I sleep so well that the next day I feel absolutely 100%. For the gym and also just for content in everyday life, I've started time blocking, and I started to use Notion and do 30-minute increments of time blocking, and this has helped me tremendously. And in order to help me with this, like, I set a timer on my Apple Watch for the 30 minutes or the hour, whatever the length of time it is that I'm doing that certain thing for within the time block, so that I don't go over my time. And I'm also not like constantly looking at my phone, looking at my watch, trying to like make sure I don't go over the time, because that just stresses me out. I also remind myself of my goals every day by journaling and manifesting. This is like one of my favorite things to do in the morning and at night, because I can really focus on what I am striving towards. I use two journals. The first one is the 5-minute journal. And if you watched my 12 healthy habits video, I talk about this in that video very briefly, but I'm going to go in depth here for you. If you have not heard about this journal, honestly, you should look into it. It helps teach you gratitude, manifestation, positive thinking, all within 5 minutes. It really does not take long to do this in the morning and at night. And I love that it has a quote every day, and then once a week it has a challenge for you to do, for you to get better and for you to become a better person. You can find it on Amazon, a link down below. I 10 out of 10 recommend. The second journal I use is the Manifesting a Day and Night Reflection Journal. My friend got me this a while ago. I forgot I had it, and I started using it recently. I have been absolutely loving it. I love this one because it holds you accountable every day for the actions that you set to take in the morning for your goals. It also provides reframing and expanding your beliefs into positive thinking. So both of these are just a powerhouse of journaling in the morning. I love them so much. You can also find that one on Amazon. Both the links are down below. Step number 3 is to implement healthy habits. And like I said, if you haven't seen my 12 habits video, go check it out, because I talk about 12 healthy habits that you can implement into your daily life. It's a good video. Hey, not to toot my own horn, but I have both physical and mental habits that you can utilize. But for this step, list the habits you want to incorporate into your daily life, and of course, make sure they are achievable. Stick with the most important ones to start, because you can always add more habits once you have these established. And utilize habit stacking. This is so powerful to implement a new habit, because if you don't know what habit stacking is when you add a new habit onto an already existing habit. For example, I know that in the morning, I need about 20 to 30 minutes to fully wake up and get out of bed. Usually, I go on my phone. So I lay in bed, go on my phone 20 to 30 minutes. The habit that I've started to implement in the mornings is to journal. My current habit is to lay in bed for 20 to 30 minutes. Instead of going on my phone, which is a negative and unhealthy habit, I have started to journal. So I will do my 5-minute journal and my manifestation journal while laying in bed in the morning. So my current habit, laying in bed, my new habit, journaling, habit stacking. This is helpful because the current habit you have becomes a cue for your brain to then do the other habit you're stacking onto it. If you've never read the book Atomic Habits, he talks about this a lot in this book. It is great, it is super powerful, and it really works. Habits that I've started to implement and want to continue for the 90 days into my daily routine is to, like I said, journal and affirmations every morning and every night, green tea and lemon in the morning, reading for growth for 10 minutes every day, meal planning and prepping weekly, Sunday reset, and Duolingo to learn Italian. Now, since I already have a morning and night and Sunday reset routine and everything, adding these habits into my daily life makes it 10 times easier. That's why step 2 is to create new routines, and step 3 is to then implement healthy habits, because you can incorporate them into your routine. Step number 4 is to minimize distractions while working on your goals. This one's kind of a given, but make distractions hard for yourself to do. Put your phone in another room or on Do Not Disturb. Take away unhealthy snacks. Go to a different room than what is distracting if you're able to. Make it hard to have those distractions. After you have the first 3 steps, figure out what your distractions are. Do something within your goal and see what makes you the most distracted, and then minimize it. For me, and I'm sure it is for most of us, my biggest distraction is absolutely my lovely cell phone, when I'm doing YouTube, when I'm at the gym, when I'm trying to figure out my weekly meal plan. I'm just talking about my 2 goals. I put my phone on do not disturb. So when I start my workout on my Apple Watch, my phone automatically goes to a fitness do not disturb, and it's only certain people that I allow and certain apps that I allow to come through with notifications. And that is very limited. My Dexcom, because my type 1 diabetes, is important, so that one I allow notifications, and then my immediate family, and that is it for working out. With my do not disturb for content, I actually don't think I have any contacts able to contact me. I just have my Dexcom able to come through, and that's it. There's also an app called Forest that I love using, and you basically like plant a little tree or bush or flower or whatever it is, and if you are out of the app for too long, your plant dies. And it really just gives me that extra push of motivation to not use my phone and be on my phone while I'm doing what I have to do. That's more for content in the gym. I'm not like growing a little tree while I'm at the gym. It's more for focusing on like work or studying when I was in school. Step number 5, go ghost mode. And I don't mean don't go on social media, don't post. I don't mean don't talk to your friends or family. That's not what I mean. What I mean is to put in the same effort to others that they put into you. So we're not putting in extra effort for somebody who wouldn't do the same. We're not going above and beyond for somebody that would not do the same. We're not doing that. It's about you. This is about you. This is your 90 days. Live your own life and focus on you. You are your #1 priority. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I get it. Family, friends, sometimes we have to. But don't do it for somebody that wouldn't do it for you. Obviously, be nice to people. You can be kind to strangers. Hold a door for them. Say hello. Little things, but the big things. Like for a friend that you know has never done something for you that you would absolutely do for them, don't do it. The 6th step, which happens to be one of my goals, is to work on your physical fitness. Move your body every day. If you don't already, make working out a priority because it truly helps with both your physical and your mental well-being. Some benefits of working out include reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, improving sleep quality, balancing hormones, improving mental clarity and focus, reducing anxiety and depression, reducing stress and cortisol levels, boosting your immune system, increasing flexibility and mobility, and those are just some benefits. There are literally so many for working out. All you have to do is move your body for 20 minutes a day. Doesn't matter how or where, 20 minutes. Take a walk, go on a treadmill, do some yoga or stretching or Pilates. There's so many YouTube videos. Go for a run, go to the gym for 20 minutes. Doesn't matter. 20 minutes. Move your body. Step number 7, which again works into one of my goals, is to make healthy eating easy. How I started doing this is meal planning, breaking down my top 3 favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks, and drinks, and desserts that are healthy. I'll have the ingredients list in there. I'll grocery shop based on my weekly meal plan, and I will stick to that. I'm not gonna stray away from my grocery list. Honestly, one of the best things that I have found is using ChatGPT to give you a meal plan. If you have no idea where to start, type out. I literally searched what to eat in a week for gaining lean muscle and losing fat as a 26-year-old female with type 1 diabetes. And they, as you can see, gave me everything. It gave me breakfast, a morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, and before bed snack. It had different things every day for variety and gave me information as to why I should eat all of these foods. And when I tell you I'm going to be utilizing this from now on, it's a game changer. And then of course I'm going to take this meal plan, grocery list, meal prep. Sorry about the sun over here. If it's distracting, my bad. You are your own. Oh my god, Luna. Step number 8 is to start being more disciplined. Now, I think that all of these can absolutely help with that. However, more specifically, I mean that you are your own boss. Give yourself the push to do the hard things. Make conscious decisions every day to do what you said you were going to do. And at the end of the day, it's about not disappointing yourself. It's about making yourself proud because you got 1% better every day and you are one day closer to achieving those goals. Do your best to keep yourself accountable. If you really can't keep yourself accountable, try to ask a friend. Have somebody else keep you accountable. One of my best friends and I will send each other pictures of us after a workout, and we hold each other accountable for that. Sometimes with my Apple Watch, I will do like the fitness challenge you can do with friends, and I'm like, well, I want to win. I want to have the most points, so that inspires me to work out. I've been starting to track my macros on MyFitnessPal, and I have goals every day for protein, carbs, fat, as well as staying under a certain calorie goal. Be careful with that, obviously, with eating. Be careful. But I love it because I make conscious decisions to have more protein and to have more healthy fats and to stay under a calorie goal. Like, it is something that helps me reach my goals. Step number 9 is to work on your internal self. And I mean here, your brain, your mind, your mental health, your mental well-being. For me, I have been incorporating reading for growth, journaling, affirmations, manifestation, but I've also been incorporating changing my mindset about working out. I love the gym. I'm excited to go to the gym. I truly and thoroughly enjoy working out. And that's something you can do. I know a lot of people get stressed out with going to the gym and working out. They don't know where to start with eating healthy. YouTube, Google, ChatGPT. Get information first for things that you're afraid to do or things you're not sure or things you don't know about, and go from there. I know one of the biggest hurdles for people at the gym is that they think other people are judging them. I promise you that they are not. Everybody is there to better themselves, and everybody starts somewhere. You just have to do it. Besides that, I also created a dopamine menu. Ooh, I've been loving utilizing. So if you don't know, this is what a dopamine menu is. It's a list of activities that trigger the release of dopamine in the brain, which can help improve mood and motivation. Well, the activity type you have are appetizers, mains, sides, specials, and desserts. And the examples for what they are is that an appetizer is a quick activity that provides dopamine boost, like a walk, meditation, or petting a cat. Your main course are your larger activities that take more time, working out, playing a sport, or learning a new language. Sides are things that can be done while doing something else, like listening to music, watching a show, or dancing. Specials are activities that are expensive or less convenient, but bring a lot of joy. And desserts. They are tasty in moderation, but can make you feel bad if you have them too much. So this is my dopamine menu. My appetizers include petting my dog or my cat, 5-minute journaling, going outside for 5 to 10 minutes, 5 jumping jacks, writing down 5 to 10 things I am grateful for, making someone else smile, and making tea. My main course include working out, taking a hot, long shower, reading for fun, calling or FaceTiming a friend or family member, watching a good movie or YouTube video or watching a show, playing Sims, coloring in my coloring book, playing on my Xbox, painting, doing puzzles, or going for a long drive with music. My sides include listening to music, listening to a podcast, listening to an audiobook, cleaning my room, dancing, drinking tea or matcha or coffee, because those make me so happy, lighting a candle, or watching a silly or funny show or movie in the background. My specials include concerts, traveling, hanging out with friends. Hanging out with friends, obviously depending on what you're doing, who you're with, how much money it costs, can be either a special, or it can be a main, or it can be an appetizer, or it can be a side. But for me, when I think of like hanging out with my friends as like a special, it's like we're hanging out and we're going ice skating, we're going out to dinner, and we're going out and hanging out, like we're spending some money doing things that take a lot of energy. My desserts include scrolling on my phone or playing a game on my phone, because we know that can be, don't doom scroll, make it a dessert because too much of it is bad. Actual desserts, sweets, a treat, comfort food, the best food, going out, also getting a coffee out, not making one at home, anything with food, drinks, takeout, spending the money. That to me is like a dessert for dopamine. Step number 10 is to track your progress. Use a habit tracker, either physically or digital, to try to track your progress. And try to incorporate it daily. If not, definitely do it weekly. You can use Notion and use a habit or goal tracker. You can also use a widget, and there's like a ton of apps out there that you can use for this. Personally, for me, for working out, eating healthy, I am taking progress videos once a month, and I am keeping track of my weight every week. And then for YouTube, I mean, for me, the progress is kind of all the time on with subscribers, watch time, click-through rate. So that's just being tracked through all of that. My habits though, I like using a tracker, and it is super helpful. Finally, step number 11, reflect weekly and adjust accordingly. You can always change the trajectory of your goals and what you're doing in your daily life and your habits, as long as you are aiming to get 1% better every day. As long as you are doing something that betters you and something that helps you work towards your goal. You got this. We got this. I'm so excited to hear what you guys have, what your goals are, to hear your 11 steps. Let me know down below what your goals are for the next 90 days, and let's do this together. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye, love you.